today. From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. Now Jones. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50.
Zay Jones. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So excellent starting position here for the Vikings. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk at the 20. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Trying the power game with Ham. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
The kick is good.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did. But he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the other.
And right away, he lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 9 carries, 56 yards. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game, because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute them. I expect them to get a minimum of 15 carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20+.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And connecting here with DJ Sharp. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
Yards. And a Jaguar first down.
Now Kamara. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 31.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Ogunbowale on the screen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, that's caught by Landry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Bernard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Marcus
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
40-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Vikings 14. Jaguars nothing.
And this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. There was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Some quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And now the throw taken in by Chark. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
on the ground, Kamara. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
2 yards on the play. And a Jaguar first down.
Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 26. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Pick up at 2. Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack.
13 yards. It's fourth down and goal.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And able to get this out to the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up.
They'll look to throw for it on third and 1. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. To Jefferson on the slant. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Taken down and set.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Throwing looking for his running back, and he's got him complete.
The pass.
Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. So much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
With the score, Vikings.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And maybe he's starting to wait. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
Jacksonville.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
We call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
6-yard line.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Number 25, Alex.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's something like that. We got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and get something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Draw play, Madison. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. Looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. That's good. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
At the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Back to throw again. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage.
They're trying to find Sharp, but it's intercepted. The rookie Jeff Gladney picks it.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll set up to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
This pass caught at the 4. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Jaguars.
Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw again. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
A throw complete to Dorsett. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
This one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Daniil Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Then Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Tackle that time by Sidney Jones. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Going to run with Madison again.
And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what